How's it going? We're back here with another one. There along the week now we just divided out the cows and calves there and weaned them. You see that there where we have them divided there down through the field and have them done. Sure they're 8-9 months a lot of them there, so we divided them out there and we just wean them off there. Just looking at the cows there, they were grand. There's no big elders or anything on them yet, so they were finished milking them more or less anyway. There was no big flow of milk on them, so and sure we'll be bringing them back up here, then back up around the yard here where we mowed that bit of hay and silage for the after grass here is coming back well. But I tell you one thing, this week gone out there now, growth has slowed down again now. It's after drying ground, it's gone very dry now again. Like, you'd never think you'd say you want a supper rain again, but Jesus, it's a funny little country. Like, it's only the other day it was spilling and that's nearly dry now again. But look, it's can't please a farmer, can you? But look, divided them out and sure was drawn a bit of straw there as well, a bit of winter barley straw we baled, and there was winter oaten straw. There's a small bit of that in it there. We got some of that. We use that in the diet feeder. That's probably really all we're talking about this week. Nothing hectic, just tipping around here and a few bits and pieces. But yeah, we'll go along. Just down here now this evening, taking a look at these cattle, the cows and the calves. We have them weaned, or weanings now I suppose you can call them. We have them here at this side of the wire. We just have a strand of sheep wire here down the middle of the field, just to keep them divided and keep them in the field, or keep them divided from one another. Sometimes the calves can run through just 2 strands of wire, so there's a lot of them there just grazing away over the far side, and there's a bit of balling going on, but they should be okay. They're well used to the feeder. They've been on the feeder about, they're on it a month now, but they're getting a nice pick of meal there, and they should be well used to it, so they're happy enough here. Like, there's lads here to feed her here. They're making full use of it there, and there's a good track around it there, so there's lots of eating going on. That's one thing about the advantage feeders. You know, they spend an awful lot more time in the feeder than they would, you know, the normal creep feeder. So he's harder on the ground there, like you can see there where, I know these are being weaned as well, but in front of the feeder along there where they be standing, they spend a good bit more time. They spend a good bit more time there eating in it, because they're licking what they're at, so what they're getting, so it takes that little bit longer. But look, it's a good job like for holding back the feed, or you see that, like you just see in there now. I know there's nothing eating at this side, but it just comes down in that little track there, and they have to lick it up over it, so it does controls it well. Like, they can't empty the feeders there, and as we see with the normal feeders now that the other calves have, like they'd eat the full of it now in a day. And I know there's probably 50 something on it, but still they'd empty it there quick. They'd empty it quick now when it can flow down to them. But just looking at the cows here, like, there's no big full elders, like, so they were getting fairly well finished up with them. Like that one there, and she be a young cow. There's no major big bags of milk, so they shouldn't be under too much pressure that way. They should be okay. I move out here now because it's gone loud now because I'm here, so they're happy enough. That's the cow there and the bull there. He's holding his own fairly well there. Hasn't a whole lot to do here, just feel himself. Now that one has a good elder, but sure, What can you do? Alright, we'll leave these, I'll get out of here. Yeah, getting up a bit of straw here now. This is the winter straw with bale, probably, oh sure, it's just a little over 2 weeks now. We're only getting the drought there now between wet weather and it's dry there now, and sure that the funeral there held us up for a while too, so look at but we're getting a hop here now. There's only about half a load, 3/4 of a load left here, so we'll get this out, but get into the shed anyway, get that much done anyway. There's bits and pieces, probably a spring barley being cut there, so might have a bit more straw now along the week, but I don't know, it's hard to know, and we're not keeping great weather for the week either, so we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, we'll get these last couple up on it and get strapped down and hit the road. That's the 2 bales there now wrapped in the 2 different nets. This one here is the normal Tama, this one then is the easy web, so didn't well, much the same. I'd say probably this one's swelled a little bit more. I'd say there's probably a little bit more to give it in the net, but it seems okay anyways. Tight there still. I don't see any problem with it being used on straw now. It's okay picking them up, but it seems not too bad. I have the last of this loaded up here now anyway, so there's only a row there and a couple on top, so for 16 left, so handy little jog here now out of this field anyway, but yeah, that's the winter barley gathered up now, and sure we got the oats there yesterday as well, and have to have them few bits in, sure just waiting for the spring barley now to come in, and we get a couple of fields, few fields of straw as well, and see what way it's going. Doesn't seem to be big amounts of bales on any spring corn that I've seen bales so far, but look at, I suppose wherever it is now, and we'll have to pop with it and see where we end up. But just looking at that piece of barley there over my shoulder there, like the next field there beside this, not our corn or anything, but this wouldn't be long coming in now. Got to near the end of the week coming now, it had gone a long ways. I don't know what the story is on spring barley yet. Bits of it being cut there, but hasn't been an awful lot. But any of it seen the straw seems to be teenish enough on it. I don't know what the story is with the grain. Sure, that's probably like all the rest of the crops so far. There's good and bad, like, but sure, look at. Yeah, but sure, whoever's on it is on it now at this stage. Anyone that has it is after doing what they can. And that's the way it goes, the way the weather affects it. But sure, look at, what can you do? We just had a few bales there stacked in the shed there now. They're just down here in the lower sheds here where we had the bulls there. I just left them in there quick there, the way to be out of rain, and we'll move them up to the round roof there. We'll be moving around there and that hay there, and move out a few bits we've left up there, the straw chopper and a few things, and get them out of the way, and we'll see about moving them up. But yeah, straw seems fairly good this year now. It is back a good bit. Bales wise per acre, like, just I could be back two bales on last year near enough, and like last year was back a bit as well. So like it is back now. But look at it's that's the year we have, and straw is going to be scarce, and it's a problem now for the year, I reckon. But yeah, look at, we're going to leave it there on that one, and sure, see you in the next one.